Ah, yes. Bring them in. Servants, leave us. I need some time alone with this one. Well, hello, my love. Where are we and why am I dressed like this? We're in my temple, so it's only fitting that a goddess should look the part. Oh, I'm sure you're very confused, waking up in my new world. Yes, my world. Why do you think my likeness is everywhere you've looked since you awoke? Those 500-foot-tall statues didn't build themselves. You're speaking to the almighty God Empress of Earth. Although I do accept shorter titles like Goddess, God Empress, Her Majesty. I'll even allow you, and only you, to call me by my human name. What happened is I became a goddess, an omnipotent, all-powerful, reality-warping goddess. How? Ridiculous as it may sound, it's this little ring. One of my friends has been doing archaeological digs for a few years now, and they had me over to check out some finds. This ring almost felt like it was calling out to me. When they weren't looking, I put it on, and immediately felt this wonderful warmth sweep over my body. Luckily, I managed to leave without them noticing I had it. After I got home, I realized I could do things. Amazing, impossible things. I could see the fabric of reality laid out before me. I could float, teleport, create stuff from thin air, literally anything I could think of. I tried more and more absurd things, and it didn't get any harder. All I had to do was want something, and the universe obeyed. It didn't take but a few hours of playing with my powers to convince myself of the truth. This was my destiny. I was a goddess now. Unlimited power had been dropped in my lap. Why would I be given the power to rule the universe if I wasn't meant to do so? And if it was meant to be, then who was I or anyone else to say otherwise? The next morning, I presented myself to the world. Needless to say, my declaration of godhood wasn't well received. I seized a few cities before getting pushback from the military. I had some fun toying with them, letting them unload everything they had to no avail. Nothing like the looks on those mortals' faces when they discovered nukes couldn't even scratch me. It only got easier from there. Country after country bowed to me, willingly or not. Didn't take long before I had every person on Earth kneeling before me. Can you imagine how delightful it feels to hear billions of people exclaim your name in unison? Yes, there's a reason you don't remember any of this. I placed you in stasis for a while. I didn't want you to witness all that. You might have gotten the wrong idea, like I'd turned into a power-mad, tyrannical monster. Why was I thinking about you? Why am I always thinking about you? Despite you foolishly dumping me, I still love you with all my heart. Becoming a goddess didn't change that. Quite the contrary, sweetie. There were simply bigger fish to fry first. I had a world to conquer. Gosh, that was such hard work. Almost took me an entire week. Granted, that's only because I took the time to savor it. But it's such a wonderful place now. No wars, no fighting over who's going to be in charge. It's so much easier when I decide everything. All people have to focus on is their little human lives and how they can best worship me. Yes, everyone worships me. Everyone. Walk into a church or temple, and you'll be met with my beautiful visage. Monuments, shrines, and statues are all over the planet, all dedicated to me. Admittedly, not all of them worship willingly. But once those people come to their senses and start thinking correctly, they'll get their free will back. I don't want to control their minds forever. Besides, I'm only controlling a few million of them. Speaking of coming to their senses, that's why you're here. A few months ago, you made a grave mistake. You broke up with me. Turns out that was the dumbest decision anyone's ever made. I mean, even if I hadn't been destined to become a goddess, dumping me would have been a huge mistake anyway. But you didn't just ditch the best girlfriend you ever had. You dumped the future empress of the universe. However, in fairness, you couldn't foresee that. Besides, you're human. Stupid stuff is what humans do. That's why I'm giving you a chance to correct your mistake. Yes, I'm giving you a chance to take me back. Look at me. I'm even more gorgeous than before, aren't I? And think of what I can do. I can give you things no other woman in the universe can. Affection, treasure, and pleasure unlike anything your mortal mind can imagine. Your every want and need satisfied. All I want in return is your eternal, undying love. But I already see your thoughts. You dumped me because you thought I was super controlling, and you're terrified because I have unlimited powers to control you with. And you know what? You're mostly right. I am controlling, and it's great. I control the entire universe and everyone in it, and no one can possibly do anything about it. They're just my toys. Everyone and everything caters to me. I get whatever I want, whenever I want. But for you, I'll be different. If you say yes, I promise I will do my absolute best to be a less controlling girlfriend. Case in point, I'm giving this choice at all. You're free to reject me once again and go live as one of the rabble, spending the rest of your days worshipping me and having what you'd imagine to be a fulfilling life. I'd even wipe your memories. But you're smart. Almost as smart as me. I don't think you'll screw up twice. So, honey, what do you say? Yes, yes, I knew you'd make the right choice. Oh, I love you so much. Trust me, life is going to be paradise now. Anything your heart desires is yours, and I do mean anything. This world is going to be perfect. Gosh, I can't wait to introduce you to my subjects. You're going to be a very important person after all. But first, come here. I miss this so much. The taste of your lips, the scent of your body, those loving arms around me. It takes a lot to admit you were wrong, but I'm proud you did. Just like my ascension, it was destiny for us to be together. And now we are. Forever. Yeah, she's evil, took over the world, all that. But there are more giant statues now, and I'm a big fan of that, so evens out.